often wonder how people plan their lives in order to get more things done. I love binging on these types of videos to gain more perspective, so today I thought I'd share my own methods of planning my life in order to maximize my productivity. To complement my favorite Pilot Juice retractable pens, I am currently using this 2018 planner I got from Tokyo Hands in Japan. I found that monthly layouts work best for me. I don't really get to maximize daily or weekly planners because the amount of space given to me each day overwhelms me so much. I love utilizing technology, but I'm still very much dependent on analog methods to support my digital life. With this planner, I usually begin with plotting my set schedule for the month. I'd put in my gigs, meetings, or travel dates on there, and on the left, I'd outline my general tasks as well as my YouTube uploads. I have symbols for marking certain things. Stars would be for gigs, red hearts would be for tracking my monthly cycle, and I have no color coding method here. I just switch colors on a whim. I try my best to track my expenses, so I highlight in yellow my purchases for the day along with the prices. And I know it's counterintuitive, but I also feel this planner as the days pass by. It kind of acts like a logbook or a diary of the things I did. In my planner, I also use the overview of the year as my tracker for the books I've read, movies I've watched, and songs I've written. Moving on to my weekly scheduler, this is where I really get to flesh out my week in more detail, and I got this from Common Room. I will link them down below. I'll start by writing the month, year, and dates of the week, then I write my tasks per day with a checkbox right next to them. I fill the box in if I'm done with the task, and I half fill them in if I'm partially done. Sometimes I cross a task out or migrate them to the next day. I also try to put in a rough and generous estimate of how much time I'm going to need for each task. To the right, there's another general checklist of things I must get done for the week so I don't get lost. Now that my analog side is out of the way, let's move on to my digital tools. I pretty much just use Google Calendar and Evernote on a regular basis. Sometimes I would use Google Docs or Sheets for more detailed project planning, but for my day-to-day use, I try to keep it simple. I use my HP Pavilion 360 to execute my organization. I like it because it's a touchscreen and I can draw diagrams or sketches if I want to. For the Google Calendar, I copy my schedule from my planner or vice versa, but I also set the time or duration of the task at hand. I would set an alarm if I need a reminder. The reason why I love Google Calendar so much is because everything is automatically synced on my phone and across all other devices. I like switching between the monthly and weekly view of the Google Calendar, and I flip my 360 screen if I need to review my schedule or move things around. Evernote is another essential tool for me. I use it for notes and record keeping, but I also have this to-buy list tracker so I can remember the books, gadgets, and items I want to purchase for myself. I hope you gained a bit more insight as to how I make sense of the weeks in my life. How about you? How do you stay productive? Let me know in the comments below.